Hey, okay, it has been a minute since I have given an update, and so many of you have asked for an update, and I promise I have been meaning to get on here. It has been a crazy summer, but I'm going to jump right into numbers, and then after I go through everything that's happened on Faire, I'm going to give you a bunch of updates at the end. Just what's happening in my business, what direction I'm going, updates you can expect, all of that good stuff. But let's get into numbers first, in case that is all that you're here for, and we'll go over these together. Okay, I do want to say that I am trying a different setup with my microphone and I'm fighting a bit of a cold, so I hope that the audio on this is okay. But let's get into these numbers. All right, so here is what we have. I decided to show you these numbers a little bit different than I have in the past because I think this will be a better overall picture of kind of what's been happening since I very first started Faire in 2023. And if you want to go back and watch those individual videos, I will link those down in the description. But here it just kind of gives you a bird's eye view of everything. So you can see my first, 5 months on Faire, I did $58,786. I had 242 sales, and that was just from 2023. I had just started in August. And for those of you who are new, I do have a seasonal business right now. I sold my previous business, so I just wanted to take a little bit of a break after I sold that business, and I just did a seasonal business, something small. Again, I have tons of videos on that explaining that, so those are available on the channel if you want to go back and watch those. I did do a 2024 update, and here are my totals from 2024. And I did $103,580 and 399 sales on Faire. I was very happy with 2024. If you watch that video, very, very happy with those results for doing little to no work, pretty much no work. So those numbers were great. Let's jump into 2025 and talk about what's happening. First of all, I do want to put a disclaimer on this that I was out of so much product at the beginning of the year. I did not order in I didn't really restock any product until the last month because I just didn't know where I was taking my business. I spent the better first half of the year going back and forth the entire year, whether I wanted to do a year-round business or stay a seasonal business, and one day I would want to do a year-round, the next day I would want to stay seasonal. So it was a rough year, should say rough start of 2025 because I was so undecided. I have one child left at home. She's graduating next year in 2026. So I just wasn't sure if I wanted to kind of step back and just stay seasonal or if I wanted to go all in, but we'll talk about that too with the updates. Okay, let's jump into 2025, and I'm going to just kind of go month by month so you can see what's happening here. So let's look at January, and we had half the amount of page views that we had last January, which that's a big cut. I did somehow manage to still do $3,407, which was actually better than last January, and I was sold out of a lot of items. So pleasantly surprised with January and happy with January. We then get to February, and I took a big hit. 200 less page views, my conversion rate went down, number of sales went down, amount of sales went down, again, out of product. Seasonal business. That kind of hurt though. Come to March, and we actually went up in sales, had still lower page views, lower conversion rate, lower number of orders. So managed to have a few bigger orders that helped kind of offset March. But so far we are down for the year. Let's look at April. Another hard hit. So page views were only down by 100, conversion rate way down, and I should say that listed on Faire, my conversion rate should be an average of 5%, and I have never been at 5%. At least I don't think here. No, I've never been at 5%. So that is something that I'm hoping having a year-round business will help, and more customers will be checking my shop year-round, buying from me year-round, and hopefully help a little bit with my conversion rate. So April definitely hurt. About half the sales, well, not even half the sales number of orders, but half the amount I made. So going into March, another hard hit. Page views were actually pretty similar in May. I think I said March, May. Page views were actually pretty similar in May. And conversion rate went down. Orders were half. Amount of sales, half. So we are hurting for 2025 at this point. We get to June, and June page views are about the same. Conversion rate went up, number of sales went up, sales across the board went up, which that was really surprising because summer is normally my slowest time. I think normally every business's slowest time unless you're selling something specifically for summer. So this was a good month. I felt good about this, obviously. And then let's get to July. So every July is Fair Market. And last year, Fair Market went really well for me. This year, it went okay. It didn't go as great. I only did a 5% discount, and then Fair matches that 5% discount. And so customers get 10%. I did send out a campaign email, which I never email my list. I know I need to do better at that. I never email my list. So that is something with this season that I am telling myself at least once a week, I need to send an email to my Fair customers and just remind them that I'm here and that they can buy from me. So that was July, and moving into August. This is through today, which is August 19th. And there is where we are at. So very low page views. Conversion rate is pretty high though. And sales orders have been fine. And we are about half of what we did last year. And I have had quite a few orders in people's carts. But I'm not sure, to be honest. I'm not sure how this year is going to stack up. So something else that caused me a lot of problems this year were the tariffs. And once kind of all that tariff talk started happening, I just paused everything. And I talked about that in a previous video, but just being so unpredictable, that was a large part of why I didn't go into year round this year, just because I wasn't sure of where these tariffs were going to go. So I think there's still a lot of unknowns with the tariffs, but I am feeling more confident about ordering. So a lot of my products are coming in super late because I ordered so late. I've got a bunch of new products for this year, but they're probably not going to be here until the end of September or first part of October. So middle of October possibly for some of them. And being a seasonal business, that gives me about 2 months to sell. And when you're selling to wholesale, it's even less than that because retail customers will buy those items in December, but wholesale customers want those items on their shelves early so that they can get rid of them, and they're not going to buy those items in December. So I have got probably a month and a half this year to sell those products. And that's been something that's been really hard with being a seasonal business. Okay, so far this year, I am at $15,520, 63 sales. But you can see that obviously being a seasonal business, September, October, November, December are usually my biggest months. So I've got my 4 biggest months still coming. I am going to send out those emails to customers and make sure that they remember me, that they remember to buy from me. So that's kind of my plan. I am going to put the screenshots up here from my Faire account just so that you know that these are true numbers. And yeah, this is kind of where I'm at with sales. All right, so those are my Faire 2025 results. Let me also say that I have done nothing again. I have sent out 1 email to customers. I have done zero outreach to try and get new customers. Because it's a seasonal business, I'd never feel right trying to get them to buy Christmas stuff in February or March, etc. So it's still great for doing absolutely nothing. And this is the power of Faire, which I've always said. I know people complain about the fees. I know they complain about a lot of stuff, but this is free traffic. So they're bringing traffic to you. And then if you can convert it, you get the money. So I won't bash on Faire because it has done so much for my business. So with that being said, where am I going in the future? I am creating a game plan right now. I have a game plan to start my own wholesale site. I will not be getting off of Faire. I will not be trying to siphon my customers from Faire over to my wholesale site. I believe that Faire brought those customers and they deserve to stay there. So I am leaving my customers there. I will still share my Faire direct link if people would like to go through the Faire platform to order. I still feel like I'm going to get a lot of traffic into my store from Faire, but I have a plan to create my own wholesale website, and it's a plan that I'm very excited about. And I'm going to be secretive and not share it because obviously I don't want to give you bad information. I want to make sure that this plan works, and then I am going to be sharing what I'm doing. So that is my plan for the wholesale side. As far as my business goes, I am moving to year round, and this has been finally making a decision to do this, and I'm not sure that it's the right time. It's my daughter's senior year and there's so much happening. She's involved in a lot, but I'm ready. I'm ready to have a year-round business. I'm ready to kind of be running Facebook ads year-round. I'm ready to just have a more structured business and not be kind of going these highs and lows. So that's where I'm going. I have been working around the clock trying to put out new products, develop new products, order new products, and work on also my wholesale site and my own retail site. And it's been a lot. That is why I have not been on here, because everything is going into my business right now and my coaching clients, which I will mention I've had a few of you reach out to me for coaching, and thank you so much. That means so much that you would trust me enough to even have a conversation about me coaching you. I have been coaching for the last 2 years, and I've only been doing one-on-one coaching, and it's been more building businesses from scratch with my clients. So it's something that I've really enjoyed, but I'm also looking for a way to help more people, and that means getting the cost down for you to join a group or something like that. I've been kind of working on some things behind the scenes to try and come up with something like that that would benefit more people and not be such a cost, because my one-on-one coaching is expensive because I give it my all. I treat your business exactly how I would treat my own business, and I put a lot into it. So it is a higher price point, and it is only for people who are selling out of the US. Just because I'm not familiar with overseas very much. I don't ship any of my retail overseas. I do ship to Canada and a few other places on Faire, but otherwise it is all US based, and I wouldn't want to be giving advice for overseas sellers. So that is where I'm at with the coaching. I would like to come up with a way to help more of you one-on-one. I've thought about starting a group and kind of doing more where I'm at in the moment updates, so that you can see what I'm doing for Facebook ads, what I'm doing in my wholesale group, what I'm doing for Faire, kind of just pull back the curtain. And that's maybe what that group would look like. If you're interested in that, I would love for you to just leave a comment below so that I know that I'm kind of going in the right direction, if that's something that you're interested in. I've also thought about a course, but I really love the idea of a group and a community and working together, and I think there's so much value that can come from that. So those are some of my thoughts on that. Personally, for my business, I am looking at some 3PLs to possibly move my business to. Another big bottleneck for me has been that I don't have the shipping space or the team to ship my items out. And as my daughter leaves, I want to do more traveling and have a little bit more freedom. And so I don't really want to be tied down to receiving product and shipping out product and running a team of people here. I want to kind of have that freedom to travel and to go. That's been something that's really, really important to me. And so finding a good 3PL would allow me to do the work that I do from anywhere. And I've waited a long time to kind of have this freedom and be able to travel. And so that's a direction I'm going with that. So as you can see, there are a lot of things that I've been working on and a lot of things that I'm excited to share with you. And that's something else that having a group, I feel like I would be open to sharing more information to a small group rather than just out here on YouTube to everyone. So, just some things I've been working on, some things with my business. I've had another business idea. Of course, I have a million ideas, and I know that a lot of people will tell you to stick with one idea and grow that idea. And I agree with that information. And that's what everyone should do, except for me. I just love having a couple businesses going at once, and it's something that I've always done, and it doesn't make it right. It's not probably the smartest thing, but it's what I enjoy. And for me right now at this point in time in my journey, the enjoyment part is huge for me. Freedom and enjoyment. And that's the two variables for if I do something or not. So that is just where I am at, but I would love to hear from you. If there are things that you have questions on, if there are things that you would like me to do videos on, if there are things that can help you, please leave a comment below and ask me. I am very good at responding to comments. I usually see them, but I always check every couple days just to make sure I haven't missed anything. And I really love having the community and the interaction and the back and forth. So please leave any questions, comments. I've also left my email in the description below. I will admit I'm not the greatest at checking the email. So if you leave a comment, I will for sure see it. I'm trying to do better at checking email. So there's just so many different email addresses to check and so many things going on. But I love to hear from you. So just leave me a comment below and let me know how I can help you. I hope you have a great day. I hope this update was helpful for you, and I will see you sooner rather than later.